welcome or welcome back to Yoga with Stephanie. My name is Yogi Steph. I hope you're all good today. I hope you're well. So today what we're going to be doing is a nice gentle practice, taking our time, not too much, not too little. We're just going to be holding some poses and easing into a stretch. So it's nice if you want to, just before bed or maybe first thing in the morning, up to you, just bringing you into a nice little zen, nice little, very gentle today. Okay, so let's begin. Laying on our backs, nice and cozy, and just sinking into the earth, being aware of our breath, aware of our bodies, noticing how we're feeling today, mentally, physically, spiritually and emotionally. Grounding yourself down, taking nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Gazing up to the sky. Hands can stay on your belly or come in by your side as you bring your right knee in towards you. Followed by your left knee, plugging your belly button into the floor. I'm going to straighten our right leg, followed by our left leg in our waterfall pose. Just breathing here, feeling the blood rushing towards you in the other direction. Unclenching the jaw, keeping our neck nice and soft, nice and relaxed. Lovely. And bringing the knees in towards our chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze, maybe a rock side to side. Lovely. And come into stillness. Arms out by our sides. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing both knees over to the right hand side. Looking over the opposite shoulder if that suits your neck today. If not, you can gaze up to the sky. I've got lots of lovely lights going on, so maybe looking up to the lights. Lovely, looking up to the sky, lifting your way up through centre and all the way over to the other side. Lovely, keeping both shoulder blades on the floor, nice and planted. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose. Lovely, looking up to the sky, lifting ourselves up through centre. Give yourself a nice little rock side to side. Lovely. Nice and heavy in our lower back. Holding onto your knees, spreading them apart from each other. Feet become parallel to the sky, wrapping your hands inside your legs. Taking hold around the big toes, peace fingers around the big toes. Keeping our shoulder blades on the floor, keeping our lower back on the floor in our happy baby. Maybe if this isn't for you today, you can hold on to the outside edge of the feet, holding on to the ankles or behind the thighs. Lovely. Nice and long in the spine, long in our neck. Base of the spine to the earth, creating space between those shoulders and the ears, and straightening one leg and the other. Taking our happy baby, a little rock side to side. Lovely. And come into stillness, feeling that opening on the inner thighs. Relaxing into the pose. Excellent. Releasing the feet, bringing the knees in towards the chest. And making ourselves as small as we possibly can. Lifting our nose up towards our knees. And starting to rock forwards and backwards. Massaging the base of the spine. Building up a bit of momentum. And lifting ourselves all the way up. Lovely. We're going to come straight onto our bellies. Lovely. Sliding onto our bellies, nice and relaxed. Untucking our toes, elbows under our shoulders, fingers spread wide, hands parallel to each other. Gazing ahead, pressing into the mat with the tops of our feet and our pelvis. Lovely. Try not to sink our shoulders, trying to stay nice and lifted, nice and lengthened. If there's a pinching in your lower back, you can always widen those legs. Lovely. Inhale, looking up to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Lovely. Inhale, gazing up to the sky, taking our time. Not crunching that neck. Exhale, chin to chest. Last time. Inhale, looking up to the sky. And exhale, chin to our chest. Lovely. Gazing ahead. Bringing ourselves all the way down. Wrists under shoulders. Tucking our toes, pushing ourselves back. Big toes together, knees together, hips to our heels. Sweeping our arms all the way by our sides. Bringing our forehead to the earth. Into our child's pose. Feeling that opening going across our back body, opening in the spine. Just breathing in and out, directing your inhales to the back of the lungs, breathing in and out through the back body. Lovely. Bring your hands out in front of you, lifting yourself all the way up to all fours. Tucking your toes, walking your hands a little bit further in front of you, hips to heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Bending one knee, then the other. Pressing into the fingers, pressing into the elbows of the hands. Feel free to sway those hips side to side. Lovely. And come into stillness. Heels don't have to touch the floor. You can keep a bend in the knees. Lovely. And bringing our right foot up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it all the way to the top of the mat. Right knee behind right wrist. And just walking our left leg back in line with our hip, untucking the toes. Gaze ahead, you can come onto fingertips if you like. Nice little back bend. Gazing ahead. And if you want to, you can come into our sleeping swan. Forearms down, relaxing your head down. If you're in your sleeping swan, walking the hands back. Hands come to the floor. Tucking our back toes, lifting into our downward facing dog straight away. And again, bending one knee, then the other. Ears between biceps, chest towards our thighs, gazing between our toes or in between our thighs. And come into stillness. Lovely. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Knee behind wrist, walking our leg back. Untucking the toes, coming onto fingertips. You may not need to come onto fingertips. I myself have very short arms, little T-Rex arms. Lovely. And just snuggling in. Try not to dip to the sides. If you do feel like you're dipping, you might have a block spare. And just sit on top of the block, evening out those hips. Lovely. Exhale, maybe coming into that sleeping swan. Or staying where you are. Again, hips nice and square, not sinking. Lovely, lifting ourselves up, walking our hands back towards us, tucking that back toe, lifting up to our downward facing dog again. Bending one knee, then the other. Excellent. And come into stillness. Lovely. Or maybe you feel like moving around a little bit more. Maybe not. Excellent. And dropping the knees to the floor. If you are using a block, remove it. Okay. Sweeping our legs around, soles of the feet together. Lifting ourselves up nice and tall. If you fancy a deep stretch today, or if it's within your practice, you can have your heels closer towards you, or if not, you can have your feet further away from you. Wherever you are, deep breath in, lifting ourselves up nice and tall, long in our spine, thinking up, and exhale, bringing it over, relaxing your head down. Nice and long in the spine. And maybe with each exhale as we hold, your spine will allow you to go a little bit deeper. Maybe bring your head more towards your feet. Doesn't have to touch, not important. We're feeling that lengthening in the spine, relaxing your head down, opening up through our inner thighs, feeling it in our outer thighs as well. Maybe you want to give your feet a nice little massage. Maybe they need a little bit of a rub today. Looking after ourselves, a bit of self-care. Nice, easy movement. Lovely. And slowly lifting ourselves all the way up. Head comes up last, knees together, hands behind us. Just rocking our legs side to side. Nice little windshield wiper legs. Lovely. Extending your legs out in front of you. Hands in front of us. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing it all the way down, taking your time, taking your time, taking your time. Unclenching our jaw, lovely, all the way to the floor. Big stretch, arms up and overhead, pointing through the fingers, pointing through the toes in all four directions. Massive star on the floor. Squeeze, nice and lengthened, nice and long. Deep breath in. And exhale, relaxing everything down. Hands coming by your sides, letting your feet flop out to the side. And closing the eyes. Just letting the effect of today's practice settling in. You might notice that your temperature's dropped a little bit, so feel free to put a blanket across you. Maybe your head on a pillow. Getting nice and cozy, nice and snug. Lovely. And taking a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, looking side to side, wiggling our fingers and toes, Circling the wrists and the ankles. Lovely. Taking a big stretch. And give yourself a big cuddle. Taking your time, nice easy movements. And rolling onto your favourite side. Pausing here for a moment to give yourself a big cuddle. Much deserved. Lovely, using your top arm to push you all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Head comes up last. Hands to prayer in front of heart centre. Really pressing our hands together. Just dropping inside, taking a slight bow in the chin. Feel free to join me in an Om. If not, listen and feel the vibrations in the room or your earplugs. Or you can say it silently to yourself in your mind. Deep breath in for the Om. And namaste. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. Give yourself a big clap. Nice, easy moves, easy time. And maybe you're a little bit tired. So maybe hop in bed. Night. Bye. Thank you for coming. Like and subscribe. Bye.